Lena had never been afraid of the dark. She scoffed at ghost stories, laughed at horror movies, and rolled her eyes when her younger brother insisted on keeping a nightlight. Monsters weren't real. That was before the whispering started. It began one cold autumn night. Lena was lying in bed, drifting between sleep and wakefulness, when she heard it. A faint, raspy voice from beneath her bed. "I see you." Her eyes snapped open. The room was silent, save for the ticking of her alarm clock. She held her breath, listening. Maybe she had imagined it. Then she heard it again. "I see you, Lena." Her stomach twisted. The voice was close, right beneath her. Slowly, she pulled the covers over her head, heart pounding. She didn't move until exhaustion dragged her into an uneasy sleep. The next morning, she convinced herself it had been a dream. But the following night, the whispering returned. "I see you. I see you. I see you." Lena clenched her eyes shut. It wasn't real. It couldn't be. By the third night, she couldn't take it anymore. She grabbed her phone, turned on the flashlight, and, summoning all her courage, leaned over the edge of her bed. Nothing. Just darkness. She exhaled, relieved. Of course, there was nothing there. She was being ridiculous. Then, as she sat back up, her phone buzzed. A notification. A new photo. Her breath caught in her throat as she opened it. It was a picture of her, taken from beneath the bed. Her blood turned to ice. The phone slipped from her hands. She bolted out of bed and ran to her parents' room, shaking, barely able to get the words out. They searched her room, checked the locks, and assured her no one had been inside. But Lena knew the truth. Something was down there, and it was watching her. That night, she refused to sleep in her bed. She curled up on the floor beside her parents' bed, feeling safer than she had in days. But as she drifted off, a chilling realization settled over her. She had never looked inside the closet. A slow, creaking sound filled the room. Lena turned her head. The closet door was opening.